But now, almost 2 weeks into the Russian air raids, the situation around Damascus remains virtually unchanged. CCTV's Alaa Ebrahim pays a visit to the front line.
The dangerous trip to the front line starts here, traveling between destroyed buildings and then a run for safety to escape a lurking sniper. Soon, we are on the hazardous front line of Jobar district, north of the Syrian capital, Damascus. As you can see behind me, the barriers that separate the area where the Syrian government controls and the areas held by the Islamic State militants, who are less than 10 meters down the road right to my right. Despite the recent Russian airstrikes against various parts in Syria, the situation around Damascus remains very tense as ISIL is very close to the city, along with various other rebel factions like Al-Nusra Front, the affiliate of Al-Qaeda in Syria, Al-Islam Army, a radical rebel faction, and other rebel factions who are fighting for control of the Syrian capital. Here, in this advanced post for the Syrian army, the Syrian soldiers are very well aware that the Russians might be providing some aerial assistance or support or coverage for them, but the real fight on the ground will be left for the Syrian soldiers to fight it. Here, soldiers of the Syrian army's elite special forces await orders to press ahead. For months now, they have held their positions against relentless attacks by a variety of rebel factions, ranging from ISIL to Al-Qaeda affiliates in Syria and other less-known groups. But here, hopes are high that soon something could change.
Militants attack us every day and we hold our positions. They have higher numbers and plenty of ammunition in addition to advanced anti-armor missiles, but we are hoping that Russian air raids will cut off their supply lines and allow us to move in. If we take this district, then we should stop them from firing mortars on Damascus and distance the direct danger from the city. But the battle here is very difficult as urban combat is highly dangerous.
Nevertheless, the fight here is not getting any easier for these soldiers. 4 years into the conflict, they surge ahead in battles that many call suicidal. The army is trying to take more blocks from insurgents. Here, less than 2 kilometers from the capital, both sides know that they cannot afford to forfeit this fight. In this exclusive CCTV footage, the battle for Damascus rages. Syrian army tanks are making headway, paving the way for an infantry advance. The tanks use smoke to operate without being hit with anti-armor missiles, especially American-made TOW missiles. Syrian officers say insurgents have an abundant stock of this deadly weapon. And while the political scene and the world around them changes, these men go on fighting. They know that he who wins this scorched ground will decide the future of this war-torn country. Alaa Ebrahim, CCTV, at the front line near Damascus.